423 is probably fine on the way back. I don't know. It was kind of early.
Just the way you are, my Sena, my Sena. Get up, get down, roof that down. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, roof that down. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, roof that down. My DJ gonna break it down. Get up, get down, roof that down. Drop the bass.
What's up, YouTube? My wife and I are cruising around. We just got finished installing new brake pads on the rear because she's been having a little squeak whenever she comes to a stop. Not when you're doing like high-speed braking with the rear brake, but and then comes to a complete stop. It's been like squeaking a lot. So we just did some new pads on the rear, and problem solved. She's saying at the moment it's not grabbing as much, but I think it's just gonna take a second to get them wore in. And this is also our first ride using our Sena 20S like Bluetooth communication devices, so she can hear what I'm saying. Awkward. She can also hear the wheelies. It's pretty funny. She's like, I can totally hear when you're doing the wheelies. Rob, rob, rob. So they're crystal clear. It's pretty badass. I was kind of testing out the microphone the other day, and I had the antenna down on a phone call with my friend, so it was the first time I had used it, and it was a little fuzzy, and I was like, oh man, I hope we like these, but they're awesome. You just have to flip that antenna up and it makes all the difference. So supposedly they have like a mile range. Who knows if that's true, but I don't think anybody's been complaining about it. Where we got them at Cycle Gear, the guy says, everyone says the range is excellent. He says if anything, when you try and pair, you know, like up to the 8 people or however many the Sena 20S allows you to pair, that it's you can run into some issues maybe with like everyone's connectivity all at the same time, but I mean I guess that's to be expected, right? I think the 20S is still a newer product on the market and latest and greatest, but I'll tell you soon enough because we got a large group of people that go to Cars and Coffee every month that have them, so we'll know soon enough. And we've got a few friends that are looking at the SMH10, the lower model that connects up to 4 riders, because my wife and I will frequently ride with these 2 other guys, so if they just get the SMH10, they'll be fine when we go riding. I don't think they care for the 8 or 10 people at a time. So guys, exhaust is also on the way for the Monster, and a fender eliminator, and an integrated taillight, so we're going to get rid of the blinkers off to the side. There's going to be no more plastics. The license plate's going to be tucked way under the tail, and the blinkers are going to be in the tail light, if you don't know what an integrated tail light is. And then the exhaust we're getting is the Competition Werkes exhaust. It's slip-on. It's still going to be like dual pipes out the back, and it's I want to say it's like the second loudest on the market is what people are saying, behind the Ducati Monster boom tubes. So if you want to look those things up, they're insane. It seems like they're custom fabricated by this one guy, though. He's not like a large company, and he just makes them to, I don't know if he makes them to order or has a few ready at a time, but either way, it's kind of like a custom type of deal. And I think they're like $1,200, and I could be wrong, but anyways, we went with the Competition Werkes exhaust because it's supposed to be about the second loudest option for the bike. Oh, and a first look at our riding shoes too. She got the, I forget what they're called, but they're like the Stella variant, right? So the women's, but I got the faster vintage shoe, so it's kind of like a mid-top deal, not like full-on boot. We always ride these lines going on the toll booth. They say it's supposed to not hit the weight sensor that they have down there, so you're not supposed to get hit with the charges. But this is our first time going on the highway with the Senas as well, so I was kind of thinking there'd be more wind noise, but it actually sounds pretty good. I noticed that when we were going about 45 earlier, there was a little bit of wind noise, but it was just because the microphone on her end was just positioned a little low. It's like right in like your chin guard of the helmet, so you just got to kind of push it up, almost like every time you put your helmet on, because it kind of shifts a little bit. Like a lot of times you'll carry your helmet by like the chin guard, you know what I mean? Like you'll carry it by the front of the helmet when you're just carrying it around, and so you'll shift the location of the microphone for your Sena. So anyways, just pushing it up makes a difference, no more wind noise. Alright Alright guys, well that about does it for this video. New pads on the Monster, new exhaust and fender eliminator on the way with the integrated tail light, maybe a wheelie or two on the 848. And what else do we do? Oh yeah, the Senas. First ride with the Senas. Accomplished a lot in this vlog. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.